Look at the weather forecast, which does not have a lot of just plain old sun. We can't seem to get any.
Sun? I don't think we have a lick of sunshine out there today.
A little murky.
That's murky. Murky is the right word. Yeah, a little soupy out there, a little damp. We got a lot of clouds, some drizzle, freezing drizzle, a few flakes depending on your location. We've got temperatures right around freezing. So we are going to continue with that weather impact alert really kind of through the evening commute, first part of the evening hours. Some freezing fog could be possible, some freezing rain, some mix. We're going to see a transition to all rain as we go through the evening hours and into the overnight. Our temperatures are actually going to be warming a few degrees, but for at least the next few hours here, plan on at least a little extra travel time. You will need the windshield wipers for that evening commute and anything you have planned through the evening and overnight hours. This is all part of a very large system that's developed and is now pushing across much of the kind of central eastern part of the country now. For us, we're in the in-between. They've got a lot of straight up snow off to our north, just rain to the south, but we got every color showing up on our radar right now, really depending on your location and the temperatures. A lot of our surfaces are still at freezing, so that's something to keep in mind, especially some of those porches, driveways, sidewalks, things like that that are untreated could still be slick through tonight and even into tomorrow as well. But as far as the radar is concerned, our temperatures are a little warmer to the south, so it's showing up as rain across portions of 77 through Tuscarawas County out towards Carroll County as well. We see that changeover where our air temperatures are around and below freezing, so showing up with some freezing rain through Portage County, Summit, right around the Cleveland area and Cuyahoga County. A lot of that falling along 71 and heading out towards areas, say Mansfield area as well. Towards the west, temperatures are a little colder still, so we've actually got some sleet and some flakes showing up, especially as you head out towards, say, Cedar Point and that Lake Erie Island. So a little bit of everything depending on your location. Everyone's got the clouds, and we do have a fair amount of diminished visibility, especially along and west of 77. I've got some areas where that visibility is around or under a mile, so that's something to keep in mind as we go through the evening hours. Yep, there's that murky view of Cleveland right at the freezing mark for Cleveland. So we're going to watch those temperatures very closely as we go through the evening hours here. National Design Mart hour-by-hour forecast. Those temperatures right around freezing right now. Watch what happens as we go through the next couple of hours. We get those few degrees above the freezing mark. That should mean a transition to just rain as we go through the rest of the evening and overnight. Those temperatures are going to peak right after midnight for us, likely in the low 40s, especially further south. And then our temperatures are going to drop again. So rain for much of the overnight hours. Cold temperatures will start to work their way in late tonight, early tomorrow morning. As we see that transition and those temperatures falling again, chance we get just a little bit of mix or snow on the back end of this, but I think that rain is going to be our primary form of precipitation through the overnight. We are going to watch into tomorrow morning because as we get into tomorrow morning's commute, temperatures are right around and even below freezing, especially out west. So most of our steadier precipitation will be gone at that point, but we could still have some issues with freezing surfaces, especially those untreated surfaces, your driveways, sidewalks, porches, things like that as you step outside tomorrow morning. And really through the day tomorrow, that could still be a concern. We will pick up a few additional snow showers later on in the day, maybe just a quick dusting or so with these. Those temperatures are going to hover around and below freezing, so we're going to deal with that for much of the day. Here's the good news for the week. Valentine's Day looks pretty decent. We'll have some sunshine getting into the mix. Temperatures will struggle a little bit, but it is looking dry for your plans, at least through the daytime on Friday. As we get into Friday night and the weekend, we're going to bring back that weather impact alert. A weekend storm is moving in, and that could be impactful for many of us Saturday and into Sunday as well. Potential for some accumulating snow, some mix or rain. It's all going to be possible again for us. Right now, it looks like we see snow initially with this and temperatures warming up. We get a change to some mix, some rain. Saturday night into early Sunday, we see a change back with colder temperatures moving in. That could mean some accumulating snow, so we're going to watch that very closely for the weekend. Hence that weather impact alert. Keep that in mind if you do have plans for this weekend. Rest of that Union Home Mortgage forecast after the weekend, we are going to bring in some cold air, temperatures struggling in the teens and 20s for the next work and school week. Betsy?